Bharat Biotech has released the phase 3 data of Covaxin trials. According to the data released, Covaxin is 77.8% effective against symptomatic COVID cases and 93.4% effective against severe COVID cases. The vaccine also offers 65.2% protection against the Delta variant.
Bharat Biotech have done many clinical trials and probably the largest clinical research company in the country or in the developing world. We have done more than 90 clinical trials so far in more than 10 countries. And we are the first company in the developing world to conduct the efficacy trial with a public-private partnership on rotavirus vaccine. And the second one, typhoid conjugate vaccine, we are again second company in the world to do on conjugated vaccine in the human challenge studies in Oxford, UK. And again, we've done 2 effectiveness studies, both rotavirus vaccine and typhoid conjugate in more than 10 countries. That speaks our experience of clinical research in the developing world. And Covaxin, this is probably the largest clinical trial done in the developing world. Probably India is the third country in the world, next to US and UK. We are the third country in the world to do the largest clinical research on a Covaxin in the world. And I want to thank everyone, but I want to give a summary of the entire clinical abstract of it. Number of sites that we enrolled, 26, and subjects enrolled 25,800. And we have done RT-PCR done on the people, more than 100,000 PCR used on the volunteers. And total staff involved, more than 1,129 people were involved in the clinical research of this program. Number of electronic CRF forms, pages, 140 pages per volunteer, and totally 3.6 lakhs of pages of entire trial taken, that much pages. And the full clinical study report is more than 2,000 pages. And thanks to CRO Equia, who has had a dedicated more than 50 staff members for monitoring the sites. And the number of sites visit, they have done 342. And with that help, we were able to do good GCP at various centers. And individual data points from the CRF is a 70.4 lakhs. And quality checks and quality resolution in the ACRF, 2.1 lakhs. And we want to thank DSMB and adjudication committees and for their support and constant monitoring on our safety of the volunteer. We've given utmost importance on safety of every volunteer who's been enrolled in the clinical trial. Thanks to them. We are proud to announce our summary of phase 3 efficacy trial done in India. Covaxin demonstrated 78% vaccine efficacy against mild, moderate, and severe COVID-19 disease. The efficacy against severe COVID-19 disease was 93%, resulting in reduction of hospitalization. The efficacy against asymptomatic COVID disease was 63%, a marker believed to limit infection and transmission. And also, the efficacy against Delta variant is 65%. These are the preliminary results and peer review undergoing by the journal. Thank you.
It's a momentous day for everyone at Bharat Biotech as we announce the final phase 3 results of Covaxin and its efficacy at 77.8% today. We wish to profusely thank the Indian Council of Medical Research, Dr. Balram Bhargav, Director General ICMR, Dr. Nivedita Gupta, Dr. Samiran Panda, the NIV Pune, Dr. Priya Abraham, Dr. Pragnya Yadav, and Dr. Gajanand for their contribution in the conduct of the clinical trials. The DCMB, the Drug Safety Monitoring Board, and the adjudication committees who have been monitoring the safety aspects of the trial from day one. We earnestly thank our clinical trial sites, the international CRO, and each and every one of the participants who have reposed their faith in Covaxin. We sincerely thank all our employees for enduring work pressures through the pandemic and the lockdowns with 24/7 commitment amidst unprecedented number of physical challenges, stress, and continuous operations. We especially thank our medical affairs team for leading the project from the front, the technical and the marketing teams who have relentlessly worked to complete the clinical trials and the coordination of the 26 sites across the country since May 2020.